Hello. Hello. Alright, that sounds fine. Let's go. Let's play around. I was gonna play with my super secret tournament build today, but it appears that some people have not turned in their tournament build yet, so I don't want to get captured playing in the charity tournament tomorrow. So let's play it safe. I think that's always the best course of action. Play it safe. Play it safe. Let's just goof around. As you can see, we have no perks and no no add-ons. Wink, wink. Let's go. Let's have a good time. Let's do our very best. There we go. I'll probably turn down the volume just a smidge because it does seem a bit loud. Oh, it is. It's very loud. There we go. Okay, so the goal for the day is to win 20 games in a row, which is double what I normally try and do. But we have a tournament tomorrow, and I don't want to be stressing about playing tomorrow when I just want to relax and think about helping out in the tournament. So, yes, basically this means that this is going to be Fridays and Saturday stream. I'll probably cut it into 2 sections and post it on separate days because this is my YouTube content. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. That was somebody letting me know on Discord that not everybody's turned in their build yet. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not playing my tournament build. I'll wait. It's okay. I just wanted to go ahead and start using it because it is actually a decent build. And I wanted to practice it today, but I guess I'll just practice it off stream, which is also completely fine. Completely fine. Nothing is wrong. Everything is right. We're sitting at about 31,100 tread downs right now, which is by far the record. Do I think my record will ever get beat? I certainly think it's possible. Listen, you see my name's Clubber Lane. The reason I got that name is because you got to have passion and commitment and drive, and there's always going to be a Clubber Lane out there who's going to want to be an up-and-comer and who's going to want to be the best. So even if I get beat one day, that's okay, because a rising tide raises all ships, and sometimes it's nice to pass on the torch to somebody else. I do think it's possible that I could get beat one day. I was actually thinking next week I might actually start attempting some world record. There's another world record that I've never attempted because it's so RNG based. It's a speed run world record where you kill people as fast as you can. Basically, I'd have to win a game in 2 minutes. Like that's the kind of world record I don't like going for, but I would like to do it being silly for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? But there's just so many things gotta go right. It's just about impossible. And then when you beat a team in Dead by Daylight and you hook them, none of them can disconnect. If a single person disconnects, the record doesn't count. So I think that rule's stupid, but whatever. It's a pretty hard world record to go for, and I don't think I'm going to be capable of doing it, to be honest with you. But let's see what happens. Getting my medicine ready to take. I'm being a bit talkative today, I know. being a bit chatty. Just trying to get warmed up, get things started. This is game number 1 of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 of the day. This might be the last game of the day. I might get beat this game. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in Dead by Daylight. In fact, the team I played right before this game was a magnificent, glorious team. Really high quality. Right before this game, as I was warming up for the stream. Because I like to warm up. And guess where it sent me? It sent me to Rancid Abattoir. The absolute best possible map to get sent to. Oh, it was delightful. Oh, this map again, huh? We're going fishing again. Used to be a TV show I watched when I was a kid. I hated it. I wanted to watch Saturday morning cartoons, but they'd have this fishing show on instead. Because the adults wanted to watch a fishing show. Do 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 do. Oh, Jakey. Oh, Jakey. My lovely little friend, where are we going? Jake's funny. No! Don't hook me. Oh, we forgot to sing our introduction Demogorgon song. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but the day seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no fog, and my mama cooked up breakfast with no quad. Can't believe today was a good day. The 7-Eleven. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Hey, that's a GG. That, my lovelies, is a GG. You love to see it. That survivor was like, how dare you attempt to accost me, you ruffian? Do you know who I am? The sheer impertinence. I shall have you horsewhipped. And that was his first down, too. That's the thing that kills me. And you're supposed to get a world record by downing all 4 in 2 minutes and hooking them with nobody DCing, right? Yeah. That sounds super easy. Somebody touching my things. So, Brother Love, when do you use M2 to break a pallet? That's a very good question. If you're standing right next to the pallet, use the space bar. If you're any distance at all away from the pallet, use your M2. It's that simple. It's so easy, but I can't do it. Life goes on and on and on. Say, where do I belong? I don't see what you need to be. 'Cause I'm no fool. It's in the lap of God. Singing, whoa, la la la. One more. We're just looking for Cloudy Dotty and everybody. Cloudy Dotty and everybody. Come out wherever you are. She picked Jacob. Claudette, you are a sneaky sneak. I shall have to beat you. Now, I don't know exactly where Jake is. I thought he might be super sneaky and walk around the other side, but no, he's going to pick up Claudette. Hey, Jake, what up? GG, my brother. Let me make sure sound's working real quick. I definitely heard sound there. I didn't hear my voice though. Let me hook him and we'll check again. Hello. Yeah, game sounds a little too high. So let's go to audio, downgrade you to, and that should do it. We should be ready to go now. GG's, my lovelies. Game number 1 in the books. Let's go to game number 2. Let's do it. It's a beautiful Friday. As you could tell, it's still a very high allergy time of the year, so I'm going to take some of my medicine real quick. Excuse me. There, all better. We are all better. Game number 2. Coming right up, my lovelies. Coming right up. Let's find some songs to sing. Keep ourselves entertained while we're waiting. So many songs that I like to sing. Let's start off with a classic. Probably the song of this stream right here. Our God, He is alive. There is beyond the azure blue a God concealed from human sight. He tinted skies with heavenly hue and framed the worlds with His great might. There is a God, He is alive. In Him we live and we survive. From dust our God created man. He is our God, the great I am. Our God, whose Son upon a tree, alive was willing there to give, that He from sin might set men free, and evermore with Him could live. There is a God, He is alive. In Him we live and we survive. From dust our God created man. He is our God, the great I am. Yeah, sorry about that last part. Oof. We're definitely feeling a little flimmy today, unfortunately. There's nothing can be done about it. This is real life. That's what happens. When you decide to stream X amount of time every day, you're going to have better singing days and worse singing days. And that is completely fine. That is completely fine. Apparently I'm missing my bookmark. No. Oh, there it is. There's my beautiful bookmark. I think we'll go randomly through the book again and just sing songs that we know. That sounds like a good option for today. And if we get beat, we get beat. That's okay. No king reigns forever except the one true king. Amen. That was actually one of the best lines from Prometheus. Charisse Theron says it to her father. Let's go, Dead by Daylight. Let's have a good day. It's going to be a good day. I can tell. It is going to be a good day. So what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably split today's video into 2 highlights. That way I have content for Friday and Saturday. This is a long load time. That's not a good sign. Jacqueline, God bless you. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not so sure if this game's ever going to load. It's been doing this for over a minute now. That's a bad sign. That's not good. That's not good. Hey, it loaded. Hey, I'll take it. We're on game number 2 of the day. We're doing a double stream. Game number 2. Double the pride, double the fall. As Lord Dooku himself once told us. How dare you AFK in my game? Now watch your DC and the whole game disconnect, right? I've had that happen to me so many times before. You'll get your first down, even your first hook, and then all of a sudden the game ends. And that is a feels bad. But let's be hopeful. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ a solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. I know what you're thinking, Brother Love. You just tunneled that girl. How could you? How could you? There is no mercy in this dojo. In my own dojo. As SpongeBob would put it. Cobra Kai. We sweep the leg in this dojo. If we lose, we're gonna get beat. You better believe it. It ain't gonna be because I didn't try my absolute best. I'll tell you that much. I really didn't think that would hit me, but okay. So we have a death hook Meg. That's good. That's good. Let's go. I mean, at least I didn't face camp her, right? I mean, I just tunneled her a little bit. Excuse me, my dear. Let me say something to this generator for a moment. Oh, Maggie. Come out wherever you are. Well, I don't think she's on this side of the map. I think Meg, vamoosed. I don't think she wanted anything to do with being the first person tunneled out of the game. Not a big fan. She's not a big fan of that. I got you. I understand. I understand exactly how you feel, Meg. You know that mask that she has? I'm a little jealous. I really want a mask like that, but I didn't want to buy Death Guard. Yeah, I mean, that game is and was, it is no more, but it was trash. And there's no way in the world Brother Love could play that game because it was so fast paced. It's not possible for me to have played it. So it wasn't worth the price of a mask to me. It was cool that they got Terminator 2 as an IP for it. That was real cool. Behavior's always done a good job of getting IPs, but that game was absolute garbage, in my humble opinion. As soon as I saw it, I said, nobody's going to want to play this game on the killer side of the game. That's something that Behavior doesn't seem to understand, is that killers matter too. and our opinion matters. And in that game, you would have had to have been a 16-year-old boy on Red Bull to play killer in that game. It was way too fast-paced, and there were way too many ways for the survivors to hide from you. It was ridiculous. They're like, let's make another Dead by Daylight, but let's speed it up by 10. I'm not even joking. You think Blight's fast? Death Garden is blistering momentum nonstop. There's just no way I could have played it. And I didn't even want to play Survivor. It's way too fast. Way too fast paced. And unfortunately, they just didn't make it. And that's the story why Brother Love doesn't have the mechanisms. I do want it, but I didn't want it that bad. I just couldn't imagine buying a game for one cosmetic item. You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like a wise idea. It seemed like a wasteful idea. Skidoo. You're a little bit laggy, buddy. Oh, just missed it. Feels bad. Feels bad. I was trying to get my Pop Goes to Weasel in right before it, I mean, you know, wink, wink. I was trying to do something. Brother Love is a very silly man. Jacqueline, I hope you're feeling better today. I hope you're getting better. And this is game number 2. You have a pretty diamond. Oh, you just noticed. yeah, you do. I went to look at my channel last night to shuffle some things around, and they had given me a whole bunch of extra VIPs for reasons I don't understand. So I was like, well, I can think of 2 people that could use an extra VIP. So I didn't even have to take any away from the OG viewers. Made me feel good. Let's go. I'm actually starting to get warm in here. Got another traditional song that we like to sing. I think I'll go ahead and sing it real quick. Here we go. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling you're growing inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know you're alive. It's such a good feeling to know you're in tune. It's such a happy feeling to find you're in bloom. When you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. The feeling you know that we're friends. And I'll be back when the day is new, if the Lord's willing. And I'll have more Demogorgon content for you. And you'll have things that you want to talk about. And I will too. I don't even know if I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness. It comes in waves. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm doing better. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, this is the worst I've felt. That is so terrible. Do you got the new Omicron variant, do you think? I mean, listen, I'm no doctor. I don't understand these things. Just people smarter than me say things. But I do hope that you're getting better. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Wow. Not sure. I gotcha. Not sure. I'm gonna close my door just a little bit so I can. It's actually easier for me to sing in here with the door closed. It's got something to do with acoustics. I have no idea. But it's just something that I noticed. Oh, you want out because I closed the door. You're just like a cat. Did you know that? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sometimes I think that cat's a cat. Let's go. Game number 3. Yes, you're a pretty puppy. Wag your tail at me. You're a good girl. We are going to play 20 games today so we can relax tomorrow. Which means twice the chance that we get beat today. But it's worth it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to worry about anything except being a good, productive member of the tournament tomorrow. So we just go ahead and get this out of the way. I'm the kind of guy, I'm the opposite of a procrastinator. If I know I have to do something, I would do it as fast as humanly possible so that I can not worry about that thing. And we had a conversation yesterday, and guess what I got a big old pot of cooking in the other room right now. Big old pot of chili. This is Brother Love's 4-bean chili. I have no idea if it's going to be a success or not, but I am hopeful. But you guys got me so excited talking about chili. My tummy said, feed me. Feed me, Brother Love. Feed me all night long. You can do it. Feed me, Brother Love. And I said, okay, Tummy. We'll go to Walmart and get the ingredients. Listen, if they want to throw, I'll catch. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be AFK, bruh. You have no idea how much pleasure it'll give me to just go ahead and forehook you guys. Like, I'm not even joking. Good job, Bill. You did it. Billiam. Well, I was trying to outrun him to the thing, but he didn't take the turn I was anticipating. There he goes. You monster. Oh, Bill had borrowed time too. Yeah. Oh, Bill has Unbreakable. I gotta remember that. I was just gonna go look for the last survivor. And then the thought occurred to me that probably wasn't the best idea. It's actually one of my favorite musicals. I know, it's weird. It is a weird thing to be my favorite. But I think Little Shop of Horrors is delightful. It's a delightful, family-friendly musical. And Rick Moranis has a set of pipes on him that anybody would be envious of. Either she threw the pallet or she jumped in the locker right here. Okay, that's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that pays off for her. It's a bold strategy. Whew. It's a bold strategy. Yeah, I looked up that bee simulator because I thought my wife might like to play it, Jacqueline. And I think it's a really short game. And I could be wrong, but I looked at all the reviewers, and none of them had like very many hours in the game at all. See, they're the opposite of Brother Love. I like to play a game for 500 hours before I review it. That way people will know that it's a worthy review. So that makes me think that it's just not, maybe it doesn't have an in-game loop. You know, I really don't know. They said it was more educational. Ooh, Blue Basket's playing DVD. Blue Basket, is he streaming? He said he was going to stream today at 6, so probably not. Let's go. Game number 4. Someone gifted it to you because they know that you like simulators? Yeah, I got you. It did look cool. I completely agree. If they would add an in-game loop to the game, I think it has possibility to just be fun. There's so many good games out there that could use some in-depth update. Like, just, I don't know. It's like sometimes people make a game and they don't think about repetitive use of the game, right? Which I'm not a game developer, so don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the people that we have. I'm very grateful for them. Oh, I have a funny story to tell you about how I got my adept on the Survivor. So I loaded in my first game of Survivor in like 2 weeks. I don't know. It's been a long time. And so let's try and get this adept. So I start running down the hall in Larry's Memorial. And who do I see but Trapper? Walking right towards me. So I ran the Trapper around the entire rectangle twice. And not a single generator got done. I'm not even joking. Finally, he leaves me for another survivor. He saves me for last. Long story short, let's just skip ahead 10 minutes. He saves me for last. Because my team is obviously potatoes, right? And first, he lets me crawl to the hatch and he closes the hatch. Then, he picks me up and he just stands there for about 10 seconds to make sure I don't wiggle. Then he walks me to the door and I don't wiggle. Then he hits the door with the weapon, which is the symbol for, okay, I'm not going to hook you if you wiggle now. So I wiggle, he lets me open the door. At which point he immediately downs me again. Then he walks me to the very back of the exit and stands there for about 20 seconds waiting for me to wiggle. Finally, he gives up and I don't wiggle. He lets me wiggle off of him and I get my adept. Now, some survivors would be frustrated in that situation, but I understand the rules of Dead by Daylight. I play killer. I know You better not wiggle until the killer gives you a clear indication that you should be wiggling. And since I followed the rules, I got the adept my first try. Despite the fact that he had not hooked me a single time the game. And you know he wanted to kill me more than anybody else. He still let me go at the end. So, yep, nice guy trapper. Nice guy trapper, absolutely. And that's my story of how I got my adept. Now, my story of how I got my adept lady is much more boring. Long story short, my second game with her, I played one game yesterday, one game a couple days ago, and didn't want to do it anymore. I figured it out immediately, the second game. Have no idea why it suddenly clicked. But she is a gen protection monster. So the whole game I was just spamming crows at generators, and I slowly picked this team apart. Took my time, made sure I squeezed every ounce of points out of them, and got the adept. So, yeah, she's really nice. When you get down to a 3 gen, she really shines. That's where she takes off, kind of. Haddonfield, game number 4. Just wanted to share a couple of stories with you, ladies and gentlemen. Put one right here. This is a map that it really behooves you to put down portals. Even if you're as lazy as Brother Love, you really, really should put down portals on this map. Otherwise, you're going to have a hard time. Hey, Bill, what up? Going for the Bill because he's a bigger threat. I would have went for Claudette if she'd been there. There's no Claudette in this game, though. It looks like the new Survivor is the big threat. Because he can put down his new blessing. And that new blessing is very good, guys. If you get the new blessing, you're going to be very, very happy. Wake up ready to say, I'll make a snappy new day. Somebody was touching my stuff. How dare you? Did you just go straight back upstairs? No? Well, I ain't got time to mess with you. I gotta go get rid of this bill real quick. You're right back up there, you monster. Somebody's touching my... You broke my portal before I even got back upstairs? What? What is this? Is this Clown World? Okay, I'm gonna make a special project out of you, hombre. Me and you, pal. I'm gonna send you to a place where no amount of clapping will bring you back. There you go. I hope you like it there. You'll be there a while. I hope you like it there. I'm just gonna run across here real quick and put down another portal and teleport up. Because I need to have some kind of 3 gen on Haddonfield. Hey, Bill. Oh. What up, homeboy? Is it weird that I didn't hear the unhook? It's a little weird, isn't it? Okay, there's the white. Seems like they all came for him. Yeah, they did. The entire team came to save that. He must be downstairs still. That's okay, I'll get him now. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Bill, I don't think you know how that works. I don't see this guy on the ground. I don't understand. Oh, he went upstairs. You were so sneaky. You were the sneakiest little sneak. I was like, how come my deer stalker's not working? There you are. There you are. Picked homeboy up, gotcha. Thank you, Dead by Daylight. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay, let's go get Mr. Sneaky real quick. Where's Mr. Sneaky at? Right here. Hey, buddy. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. Make a special project out of you. So long, farewell, our feet say goodbye. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to be extra careful on Haddonfield. It's really the kind of map that you can lose really easily. But all's well that ends well. That's what Brother Love says. So I can see why people like the new killer. In my opinion, she's far easier to play than the Cenobite. Yeesh! Woof! Woof! Well, that was what I call a compliment tune right there. We don't need no perks to beat this killer. Game number 5 coming up. Wowzers. I just wanted to see what the new Survivor had. Let's sing a song. I know that my Redeemer lives and ever prays for me. I know eternal life he gives, from sin and sorrow free. I know that my Redeemer lives. I know eternal life he gives. I know that my Redeemer lives. I know that over yonder stands a place prepared for me. A home, a house not made with hands, most wonderful to see. I know that my Redeemer lives. I know eternal life he gives. I know that my Redeemer lives, that my Redeemer lives. I love that song. Hey, how are you doing today, Nuki? I hope you're having a Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going on to game number 5. We're going to do a special 20 game stream today so we don't have to worry about tomorrow. I am so excited about tomorrow. I'm going to give it my best shot, and you know what? That's going to be good enough. That's the thing about life. You give it your best, it's good enough. You will not always come in first. You will not always come in last. Like, that's the thing. You just got to be happy with what you do. And I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to be happy and grateful and thankful. But I just don't want to worry about streaming tomorrow. Don't want to worry about it. Game number 5 coming right up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, incidentally, if you did get the new killer, now is the best time to go for your adept. Because Epic Store has DBD now. So there are a plethora of new survivors entering the game. So if you want to get your adept, get it now. If you wait till 6 p.m. tonight, is this the worst possible time you can get it. From 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. Central Standard Time, worst possible time to attempt to get an adept. But right now is the sweet spot. I'm convinced they turned off skill-based matchmaking in the evening. I'm going to be honest with you. I think in the evening times, they just throw you in with whoever's waited the longest. Well, Jacqueline, I was thinking about streaming in the tournament. Since you guys would already know all the builds that everybody has, then there wouldn't be any controversy. I wouldn't have to worry about getting stream sniped because, you know, they'll already know my build. And I don't think my build is the kind of build that lends itself to stream sniping anyway. I'm going to be honest with you. But I just want it to be a pleasant surprise for people. And when you are getting better, I would like to ask for your help. I'd like to commission you for 3 pieces of art. But they'll be very simple things to do with the Demogorgon baby that you came up with. I have 3 ideas for 3 videos for YouTube I'd like to do. And they're real simple alterations. I say simple because I'm not an artist. You're an artist. But I would definitely like to look in the future to doing that with you, because I love your stuff. I really do. But I have an idea for 3 different builds. One, I don't even know what to do with the demo. I call that one the Seeker. The second one is called Brannigan's Law. And so it's based on Zach Brannigan from Futurama. So I was thinking like a demo with blonde hair and a little red shirt outfit, you know, like Zach Brannigan. And for the last one, which would be the easiest one, it's called La Tigra, like the build I'm going to run in the tournament tomorrow. All I want with that is just the demo to be orange with black stripes, the demo baby. And then I can add them as thumbnails. But like I say, in the far future, whenever you have time, I would love to discuss pricing with you on that and throw some business your way. But no rush. I really want you to get super healthy. I want you and your family to be healthy and happy, and that's way more important than anything else. I know, I'm a very silly person, right? I come up with silly ideas. I mean, who comes up with a build called Brannigan's Law? But unlike some of my friends on Twitch, I think Demogorgon content is still viable. And I don't know, I like Demogorgon. What can I say? I want to play more. You can ask my wife. I'm not the kind of person that likes change. I like to do the same routine over and over and over. So this is exactly the kind of thing that I like, just playing the same builds over and over. since I've been talking, I'm afraid that I haven't been no mercy enough so far this game. I've been way too nice. I gotta shut this game down. Bill, you got away. Good job, buddy. But I'm super excited about it. And yeah, I'm a silly goose is what I am. I'm a silly goose and I like silly things. I like silly friendly things. Let me put it that way. I like friendly things. I think the world's got enough critics and it needs more uplifters, you know what I'm saying? Somebody has been on my generator. How could you, Bill? How could you? I thought we had an understanding. Got what I need. But you say it's just a gin. But you say it's just a gin. Oh, Bill, you got what I need. But you say it's just a gin. There we go. We're in a really good spot right now. Let's go. I don't know if you guys know that song, but it's hilarious. It's about a guy who wanted to date a girl. I think his name is Biz Marquis, and I could be wrong, but that seems to be the name that comes to mind. Super silly. Super silly. You see what she did, Bill? She ran out the way. She didn't want to get hit. I saw that, Meg. You was laggy, sweetie. You were so laggy, I missed that hit. It wasn't my fault. It was the lag. This girl's in the Matrix. I ain't even joking. Even Mr. Miyagi couldn't hit this one. Somebody picked that dude up, or he has Unbreakable. I'm impressed. Excuse me. Man, allergies are so bad today, guys. My apologies. Yeah, we've been way too fair this game. Way too fair. This isn't the content that you guys came to see. What is this? What is this? A building for ants? This game needs to be 3 times sweatier. He's absolutely right. Okay. We still need 2 bills. And the problem is that we haven't slugged really anybody this game, so they're both gonna have Unbreakable. That is the problem. But that's okay. It just gives us more time to talk. Yeah, I came up with 3 builds to play Saturday, but I gave you the one that I thought was gonna work out the best for me. based upon the tournament rules and such. So I was thinking last night, what are some good names for the builds? Nuki hosting, thank you so much. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. I greatly appreciate it. You are valued. Even if you never hosted me, saying anything at all in chat just makes you an MVP in my eyes. Wow, that other build got a long ways off. So again, the problem is, even when I down him, I don't think I have time to hook him. Really? There's a bird sitting right there. This bird just came down. That means 10 seconds ago there was a bill right there. Good movement by Bill. Good movement. Either he got to pick up or we got rid of one unbreakable. Okay, here you are. But where's our other lovely Bill at? Our good movement Bill. Come on, Bill, let's not make this a... Let's not make this into a Greek play. Let's wrap it up, buddy. Let's wrap it up. If this was a normal game, I would have highly respected what Bill just did, and I would have given him the hatch. Unfortunately, this is a no mercy game, but I respect that. Like, Bill gave me 100% right there. He did his best. My hat's off to you, Bill. And that's a wrap. Game number 5. So we're at 95 4Ks live in a row on screen. Let's go. Yeah, it was the lag. I don't know if you guys can see it on your screen, but she was so laggy. She was missing frames in her run animation. She was hopping back and forth. It was weird. It was very weird looking. I took a Zyrtec. It doesn't seem to be helping too much. Excuse me. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm grateful for. Yes, I have a lot of allergy problems in this state that we moved to, but my arthritis problems have almost completely went away since I've moved to this state. So it took a couple years, but this state is wonderful for arthritis. Wonderful for arthritis. Not good at all if you have asthma though. And I don't have asthma, but thank the Lord for that. Yeah, GG, let's go. Let me get a cough out the way. Let me cut off the sound real quick. I don't want you. Okay, I hope that helped. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo. We are in the very windy, almost desert-like state of Oklahoma. And I went from not being able to walk and almost dying to being almost completely normal again. I'm not even joking. They diagnosed me with 3 types of arthritis. Rheumatoid and 2 other things. So Kentucky just about killed me, but Oklahoma's just about brought me back. I don't know if I should stop singing or if I need to turn off the microphone or what. I am. Well, it is what it is. It's okay. We live in a bad place for asthma, which isn't good for me. Oh, no. The really bad thing here is it's so windy that it brings the pollen from multiple states to us daily. Whew. So eating that local honey really doesn't it doesn't do too much for us, I'm gonna be honest with you. That might be great in a state like Georgia or South Carolina, but it has done very little in old Oklahoma. Let's go. Game number 6. 96. What? But as soon as the tournament's over, I'm going to be playing this build for a while that I'm going to use in the tournament. I call the build La Tigra from Zoolander. We love that movie in my household. The build sparks joy. Let me put it that way. It sparks joy. It makes me happy to play Demogorgon. And guys, that's what you need in your life. You need a really good build in your life that sparks joy. What motivates you to play Dead by Daylight? Well, I have found such a build. I actually have 3 versions of it. I have the budget version, which I'm using in a tournament. I have a mid-range version, and I have a high-range version, which means like iridescent necessary. And they all play differently. So it's super... It's a little bit nuanced, but it's a very noticeable difference in the gameplay style. Hey, what up? Yeah, I like that. I've never seen you in there. I've never seen you in that locker. Good job, buddy. This is what we call Mitt's win condition right there. My little Mitt's win condition. I seen the scratch marks, but I never saw hide nor hair of that survivor. There you are. You're a sneaky Pete. Children, you may want to cover your eyes for this part. This is what we call La Tunnel. It's definitely not rated G, okay? Survivors do not appreciate La Tunnel. I've actually had all 4 survivors DC when I do this. Not on stream yet, but off stream they get quite they have a lot of feelings about this. They have a lot of feelings about this playstyle, and they like to express those feelings to me, and I like to listen to them and respond. I was just pressuring generators. That's what they told me to do. That's what DVD forums told me to do. Just pressure gens. That's all I was doing. Oh, here he comes. He's back. The hero of our story hath returned. You take a seat right there, buddy. I'm gonna look for the other girl, if that's all right with you. Looking for the other girl. Going high is always a good choice on this map. We're looking for a crow to fly off. We're looking for a scratch mark. We're looking for crows to fly off, and we're looking for a scratch mark. Nah, you snuck right past me. You did a good job. I can appreciate a good survivor. She did a good play right there. Snuck right past me. Good for her. Good for her. Good for her. You know, we're not really in a rush. We're not in a rush. It takes as long as it takes. Nah, I didn't hesitate. I pulled that trigger. There's a survivor around here somewhere. There you go. Pick her up. Go ahead. I can use some more points. I feel like I'm about to cough up a lung. That was not delightful to do on stream. Imagine if I wasn't taking an allergy pill. GG's, my lovely. GG's. You guys are alright by me. Hey, that was game number 6. 96. Good job. Yay! Yay! We're all happy. Whee! Today I'm going to be contacting all the killers to make sure they're friends with each team captain. Ooh. And it's over, survivors. I have the high ground. That's the saddest part of the whole movie when Anakin says that. Oh man, it makes me so sad because I knew he was going to lose. Don't get me wrong. I knew mechanically he was supposed to lose. But I was so angry at Obi-Wan. Anakin saved his life like 20 times. He was more powerful. He just... That pride came before the fall. And that was the saddest part of the whole movie when he tried to jump over Obi-Wan, like, really, Anakin? Really? Like, why couldn't you go to the dark side and be smart at the same time? What? Does it have to be mutually exclusive? Do you have to lose some brain cells when you do it. Like, I can completely understand why he went to the dark side. He fell in love with Padme. They were going to have a baby. He was worried about their future. The evil guy who can manipulate people through dreams manipulates him into going to the dark side to save his wife and child, right? Completely understandable. But at what point does that make you stupid? That's the part I don't. That's the part where I get a little fuzzy. Like, all the rest of it I'm pretty clear on. And then she just dies because she's sad? What? What? What year is this movie made in? I thought they were futuristic. Like, I've seen people have limbs taken off. They're completely fine. But she's sad? Come on, man. I think we could have put a little bit more thought into that, George Lucas, in my opinion. Oh man, I think my favorite one is part 2. I know most fans say that part 3 is their favorite, but that end fight between Anakin and Dooku, I was in the theater for all 3, and no matter how many people say those movies are terrible, there was not a single critic in any of those theaters that were jam-packed when I went. And there was screaming and yelling, and everybody was so happy during that fight. Like, and then Yoda comes out, and everybody lost their mind. Like, it was insane. So in hindsight, yeah, there was too much CGI in the movies. But having said that, can't nobody tell me they were bad movies, because they were like the top grossing movies of all time when they came out, other than Titanic. I was there with myself in the seat, and I saw the theaters. People were happy. Did nobody walk out of any of those movies upset? And even though part 1 is a bit longish, and it drags along in bits, and you really get tired of Jar Jar Binks, when I was in the theater to watch it, it really felt like you were getting your money's worth for the ticket. It really felt like it gave you value, because it had multiple scenes that I felt like could have been the end of the movie. But it just kept going and getting better and getting better. I thought it was great. Yeah, I like part 2 the best because it's the beginning of the love story, and I don't know. I guess we just all like our things, right? We all got different opinions. Yeah, she said. So goodbye, children that will have to go without a mommy. Yeah, absolutely. That's. I wonder why we don't never see her Force ghost. Oh man. And despite all the silly politics involved in the new 3, I still found ways to enjoy those 2. I mean, I hated the way they shoehorned Palpatine back into the story in the last one. But I really like the fact that what killed Kylo Ren was kissing Rey. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. Oh, and in my opinion, Kylo Ren is the best Disney princess that Disney has ever produced. Oh man. They did so good with him in episode 1. And then they just made him into a clown in episode 2. Like, an absolute clown. And what they did with Luke Skywalker was maybe one of the most sacrilegious, disrespectful treaties of a character that I could have ever imagined. Like, but that's okay. I mean, the House of the Mouse knows what it's doing, right? Somebody turned on the invincibility switch, because that dude was impossible to hit. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh no! You broke a hook. Whatever will I do? Oh look, there's a hook. I've never seen that before from a survivor. What a next level play. Got little Gary Kasparov over here. Got little Magnus Carlsen right here. Is that Bobby Fischer on the hook right there? I found him, guys. I found Bobby Fischer. That used to be one of my favorite movies as a teenager, Searching for Bobby Fischer. Because I love chess. And since I came from a hick town, I had zero chance of getting better at it. My lack of talent combined with the lack of resources in the town, it was just a double whammy. I was never going to recover. Now I have taken a special interest in you, my lovely little survivor. I want you to show me the way to a 4K. I want you to show me the way. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Did you know when you touch a generator, I can tell? I wonder if you knew that. Embarrassing. I am embarrassed. Can't believe I missed that. Shame, shame, brother. Shame, shame. I'm not at all embarrassed because you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Oh, he didn't let me get my last... He didn't let me get my last hook in. Enjoy your 5-minute break, buddy. Contemplate this upon the tree of war. What are we up to? Game 97? Nice. Nice. I like. Games are going well today. Welcome to DVD. Epic Store. Welcome. Salutations. We are grateful to have you in our community. But I hope you like a super, incredibly sweaty game, because that is definitely what Dead by Daylight is. looking for scratch marks. And I don't see any. I was actually kind of hopeful that he was still standing over here somewhere. Whew. What kind of teammate do you think this guy is? Is this the kind of teammate that'll pick up somebody off the ground? Oh, we're going to find out. Are you a good teammate? Skidoo. Hey, he is a good teammate. Good job, buddy. Good job. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. See, this is what makes me a bad teammate. Is I would have hid for my life there. Brother loves being 100% honest with you guys. I am a bad survivor. And I'm a bad teammate. And if I can pull a Claudette real quick, you best believe I'll do it. GG. Game 97 in the books. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. GG. Yeah, the House of the Mouse is, I like to call it Disney Hollywood because they're just as bad as Hollywood. They just have the good public image. GG's. But you see what they do to all their stars, and you see what horrible lives the stars lead afterwards. I mean, literally, not even figuratively, literally, Britney Spears became a slave in modern era USA. Literally happened. Yeah, that's messed up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's messed up. And hopefully, thankfully, things are finally starting to move in the right direction with her. Listen, I think, personally, that kind of stuff should have been done away with 100 years ago, where they make their children earn all the money and they get all of it and spend all of it. That's exactly what was happening to Britney Spears. She was getting like an allowance every week, and she had no rights. If she complained at all, they'd send her to a therapist for extra long therapy sessions. Like, the woman lived a nightmare. She lived a nightmare. I feel terrible for her. Even if she does make bad decisions in life. Disney certainly didn't help that situation any. Thank you for the extra point, sir. Yeah. Poor Britney. But I think the last I heard, things were turning around for her. So hopefully the courts restore all of her rights. And man, can you just believe that they could take all of your rights away? Make you go on stage and dance for 10 years for them to earn money. Man, that is just... It's just hard to believe such a thing exists. It really is. Oh, let's go. I had some water go down the wrong pipe. Woo! Goodness gracious. Game number 98. Let's go. Looking for a song. Looking for a song. Even if it's not a good singing day, I still want to sing. Hey Kiki, I love you. Wouldn't that be a great thing to have on your tombstone? He went out singing. He went out singing and happy. That would be wonderful. I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea heard my despairing cry, and from the waters lifted me, now safe am I. Love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Souls in danger, look above. Jesus completely saves. He will lift you by his love out of the angry waves. He's the master of the sea, billows his will obey. He your savior wants to be saved today. Love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me, love lifted me, love lifted me, when nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let's go. Let's do it. The thing about this building right here is it's extremely strong. You always want to break these two doors. You don't want to break these two doors. That's a very bad decision. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? A pleasure to meet you, sir. Let's see where the basement is. Oh, it's all the way across the map. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Somebody right there, that's fine. The reason that's fine, guys, for them to go ahead and get the unhook is it saves you time as a killer. Time is the commodity that we have in this game. How much time does it take survivors to do generators? Letting them unhook saves you time. So yeah, please go ahead and unhook him again. That's the best possible thing to do. Yeah, I know some killers like try and prevent the save. I don't try and prevent it. It's fine. Let them save. They're doing me a favor. Buddy, just looking through the window ain't good enough. You gotta actually, you gotta go for it, pal. need a little less talk and a lot more action. Hey, look at that. This team is so weird. They like to stop and stare at things. What am I, in an episode of Roswell? Have you guys ever watched Roswell before? It's like these teenagers, and they go out into the desert, and then they pose with pouty faces for like half the episode. It's hilarious. It's one of my wife's favorite shows. She loves that. So I always pick on her. I'll like pause somewhere and make a pouty face, you know, like I'm doing my Roswell pout here. And it's looking like game number 98 is a wrap. But I have to say, in all honesty, I did like the show. It was way better than the Gilmore Girls, I'll tell you that much. That was a sketchy survivor. Yeah. It was interesting that he didn't try and get the safe hook rescue at all. It was interesting. It was a bold strategy, and I applaud you. Good bold strategy, Survivor. May all my survivors be like that one. Game number 99. Let's go. Game number 99. And we're doing fine. And don't get you started on the Gilmore Girls. You don't like the show? I liked the daughter until she broke. She messed up with the one boy who was always so nice to her. That's the part that threw me. I liked her until that point. I never liked the mom, but I liked the guy from the diner a lot. But my wife loves all of it. She really enjoyed the show. Jesus, my heavenly King, loves me, I know. Praises to him I sing, onward I go. Closely to him I cling, blessings still flow. I love my Savior too. I love my Savior. He loves me too. I seek his favor in everything I do. Happy to serve my friend, lean on his arm. Rapture will never end, nothing alarm. Voices will sweetly blend under his charm. I love my Savior too. I love my Savior. He loves me too. I seek his favor in everything I do. What a beautiful song. I started off singing it too slow, but then it came to me. let's go. Let's do this thing. 99 and we're doing fine. Let's see. I didn't like the mother-daughter relationship. It wasn't right. And then the mother and daughter both had the whatever makes me happy mentality. Yeah. I think movies and TV have always been tools that are used by those in charge, like the director, the producer, the financier, to propagate what they either A, want to show what society is, or B, how they want society to become, right? So, to me, the Gilmore Girls is promoting exactly what you said. Exactly what you said. And I think they did that on purpose. I think they wanted to get that message across. Just like when I used to watch wrestling, and people say, you watch wrestling. Or like when I used to watch NASCAR. Jordan Peterson would say that, you know, we're not all at the same level. I'm just a country boy. So I understand things on like a lower level than somebody with a PhD, you know? So there can be a storyline in a wrestling match that can mimic something very important. He does a much better job of explaining it than I can. But basically his point was that a book written by a PhD could be saying the exact same thing as the plot of a single wrestling match. It's just the medium that we prefer to see the content through. I don't think I've ever read a book written by a PhD, but I couldn't say that for sure. Because wasn't Tolkien a PhD? And I definitely read Lord of the Rings. But that wasn't an academic book, was it? Since you like this hook so much, I'm going to put you on it. There you go. I tried to read a Jordan Peterson book, and to be completely honest with you, it was too high for me. It was just, I wasn't seeing the point. The way he explained the book in the interview. The book was about how normal people can do horrible things. I couldn't see his point. He did a better job in his short summary in the interview than I got from the actual book itself. But that's because I am who I am. I'm just a country boy, right? I'm not going to be able to understand things deeply on that philosophical level. And that's okay. Because I like me. I like, I don't completely like me. I mean, there's things I need to improve. But I'm happy. I've got room for improvement. I know what I need to improve, and I'm fine with that. I make mistakes, and I learn from mistakes. I know a generator got repaired, but golly if I know where that generator's at. There's scratch marks right here, though. Do, 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 do. Well, barring any Kobe's, I think we're doing just fine. but I'm a country boy. Oh, and that whole, you're in a toxic relationship because your wife is controlling and doesn't want me around you. But then you see why the wife had that mindset, and the wife was right to think that way, yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Movies will, and TV shows will often set up somebody who's not a good person to be the likable person. And then despite them doing bad things and making mistakes, you're still rooting for them. And you see that in the Bible all the time. I love King David. But he did some really bad stuff. Some really bad things. Yeah, poor Uriah. Dude was such a good dude. Such a good dude. Poor Bathsheba. But I have nothing against movies and television shows. As long as I can understand what they're trying to tell me, then I'm fine, you know? It's when I don't understand what a movie or TV show is trying to tell me that I have a problem. Like, I'll give you an example. I've never watched the series Lost because of all the comments I saw about how deliberately ambiguous the whole thing is. So I never watched that. And I haven't watched Twin Peaks, even though I'm a humongous David Lynch fan, because of how very difficult to decipher it is. But I did watch a guy on YouTube who has like this 9-hour explanation for the whole show. And, you know, you put that much work into something, I just go ahead and believe him. This explanation was delightful. It was delightful. Did you see the reboot episode? Yes! Yes, I did catch part of that with my wife, and we were like, woo! This is different. This isn't what I was expecting to happen with the girl. It was super interesting. I think my wife was watching Steel Magnolias with my daughter last night. I told her I want to watch Fried Green Tomatoes with my daughter. To wonder. But I like Steel Magnolias. Yeah, you'd never know it, but I'm the one that likes romantic stuff in our relationship. I'm attracted to that kind of thing. Game number 100. Game number 100. Let's go. Can he do it? Gotta send me your energy. We'll do our best. Everything will be fine. It made you even more mad. Yeah, I understand why. I completely understand why. Well, you know, that's why I don't look to Netflix for my moral compass. I like Stranger Things. The thing that made me the most sad about Stranger Things is they took this beautiful little talented girl, the sister of, I don't remember his name, and they put the filthiest words in her mouth, and it broke my heart, because the girl has no idea what she's saying, but they know what they're doing. They know what their plans are, and my moral compass is in the right place. It's not going to be with Netflix. Or the House of the Mouse. That poor little girl. I mean, to me, that's abuse. I mean, that's my personal opinion. I feel like they have abused that poor little girl by using her in such a way. But everything else about Stranger Things, I really enjoyed. I really liked the series. My favorite part was how the woman who felt like she wasn't being loved the way that she wanted to be loved and was thinking about having an extramarital relationship decided to not do it. And that was my favorite thing about the show. So I got to give them props because they didn't have to put that in there. They could have written that any way they wanted to. And so I take my hat off to them and I commend them for doing that. Like, there's good things about Stranger Things and there's bad things about it. And that made me really like the character and like the show even more. Yeah, they're zooming through these generators. We got a good team here. This team is not a pushover. This team is on the gens. They are in it to win it. They are not playing around. What I really need to do is make sure this girl dies. If this girl doesn't die, we are in a lot of trouble. Okay. Feeling a little bit better now. But still, this is obviously a quality team. They know what they're doing. They've got 2 gens done. Put one here. My next hook, I'm going to have to make use of pop. I'm going to rotate through these generators. You can stay up there. I could care less. Listen, I'm trying to win. I'm not going to get distracted that easy. No, thank you. The good news for us is they completed the generators on the other side of the map. So that's a good thing. This team obviously knows what they're doing. Hello, ladies. How you doing? You see that next level play I just did? That's the next level play right there. The next level play. I love it. I'm gonna go to the far generator. Run! Run for your life! And if you change your mind, I'll be the first in line. Honey, can't you see? Take a chance on me. Yes, you know brother loves sweating when he actually starts putting down portals. Definitely trying at that point for sure. Definitely trying. Beautiful Zion, we're marching up to Zion, the beautiful city of God. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something up for me? Let's go. Game number 100. Game number 100. Where we at, ladies? Okay, there's both survivors. So I think the girl upstairs dies. And we go to the right to find Claudette real quick. This is definitely the plan right here. This is definitely the plan. The thing I don't like about daylight maps is it's really hard for me to see scratch marks on daylight maps. I wish there was a way to enhance scratch marks without cheating. That was an easy prediction. It wasn't a great shot at all. But I'll take it. Let's go. GG's. GG's. 100 4Ks in a row live on stream. And we're not even done yet. We're gonna do some bonus content. We're gonna do some bonus content. That's the best part. Did I see the reboot and game number 100. Here's what little energy I had. No, you keep your energy. You and your children and your husband, you need all the energy you can get. I wish you the best. I really want you to recover. It makes me sad when my friends get sick. Yay! We did it! We're the world record holder and we actually hit the 1 century mark. GG's. The 1 century mark. You guys look beautiful to me. Marvelous. Marvelous. Beautiful. Delightful. Feels good. Feels good. Moving right along. I'm gonna just write down what time it is in the timestamp at the